в этой части хотел бы, вы уже отметили.
You have already mentioned some of the units that have shown themselves to be the best. I have been hearing about them almost every day recently, morning and evening. And you have listed some. I would like to name the ones that have caught my attention. These are the 76th Guards Air Assault Division, the 106th Guards Air Assault Division, the 11th Separate Guards Air Assault Brigade, and the 83rd Guards Air Assault Brigade, the 56th Guards Air Assault Regiment of the 7th Air Assault Division, the 155th Guards Separate Naval Infantry Brigade of the Pacific Fleet, the 810th Guards Naval Infantry Brigade of the Black Sea Fleet, the 177th Guards Separate Naval Infantry Regiment of the Caspian Flotilla, the 34th Guards Motor Rifle Brigade, which has been particularly active recently, perhaps in the last week, the 22nd Motor Rifle Regiment of the 72nd Motor Rifle Division, the 21st Motor Rifle Regiment of the 3rd Motor Rifle Division, and the Akhmat Special Forces, which have already been mentioned here, the particularly brave and effective Veterans Volunteer Formation, and all those who have acted with them. I would also like to thank the leadership of the General Staff's Main Operations Directorate for the work they have done. In fact, our task in the near future, as soon as possible, is to completely defeat the enemy, who is entrenched and still fighting on the territory of the Kursk region, to completely liberate the territory of the Kursk region, and restore the situation on the state border. And, of course, I ask you to consider the creation of a security zone along the state border in the future. I would also like to draw attention to this. All those who are on the territory of the Kursk region, who are committing crimes against the civilian population here, who are opposing our armed forces, law enforcement agencies, and special services, are terrorists according to the laws of the Russian Federation. This is how their actions are qualified by the General Prosecutor's Office of the Russian Federation, and it is under these articles of terrorism that the Investigative Committee of the Russian Federation has initiated criminal proceedings against them. Now, Valery Vasilyevich Gerasimov has just mentioned the prisoners of war. But these people, of course, must be treated first and foremost as terrorists, in accordance with the laws of the Russian Federation. We treat all people humanely, and we must treat all those who find themselves in our hands in the future. At the same time, I would like to remind you that foreign mercenaries are not covered by the 1949 Geneva Convention on the treatment of prisoners of war. And, of course, I ask you to pass on words of thanks to all personnel for what has been done recently. I very much expect that all combat tasks of our units will certainly be fulfilled, and the territory of the Kursk region will soon be completely liberated from the enemy.
Очень рассчитываю на то, что все стоящие перед нашими подразделениями боевые задачи будут безусловно исполнены. И территория Курской области в ближайшее время будет полностью освобождена от противника.